The Rooney Prize for Irish Literature is probably one of the most senior prizes that are offered to writers of 40 years or younger. It's a really important award because it's not just for one particular book, it's for an oeuvre, it's for a writer who is moving out of promise into their own light. The writers come from all over Ireland, the north, south, east and west, but also perhaps significantly in both languages. That kind of concentration on Irish literature is really what it's about.
I won the Rooney Prize 25 years ago. It's hard to remember what it was like in Irish literary life at the time. At that age you're young, I was young, you expect everything and understand nothing. It took me a few years to realise what the Rooney Prize was, how it placed me within a living contemporary Irish tradition.
It meant a great jolt of excitement when I got an unexpected phone call from Terence Brown, I think. And I'd been aware of the prize, being a very prestigious one, just looking at the list of previous winners. And of course also it's not insubstantial financially, and it was very helpful to buy time at that point in a writing career to work on the next book and the following things.
It was a great surprise, and it was a terrific honour to be a recipient of the Rooney Prize. When you look back over the previous recipients, the Rooney Prize has a pretty accurate knack of finding voices that do emerge and become very established.
Winning the Rooney Prize, I think, is especially celebratory and encouraging, and gives a writer great confidence, because being a prize for early work, it comes at a crucial time in their writing development.
Irish literature and poetry are very close to our hearts. I am pleased that the Rooney Prize for Irish Literature is helping to discover young talent and nurture the talent.
Congratulations to the winner of this year's prize, and let us hope there will be many more in years to come.
My grandfather was a boxer and a professional baseball player, and then he had 5 boys, all of whom were sports fanatics. But then you have my Aunt Patricia, who is a avid reader, a teacher, and a great lover of literature, so that's where I think the match comes in. It is my pleasure to award the 2016 Rooney Prize for Literature to Doireann Ní Ghríofa.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be the winner of this year's Rooney Prize. It means so much to me, and I almost can't believe it still. It's one of those moments in life that you really cherish and that you never forget. I'd imagine that the biggest difference that the Rooney Prize will make to my career as a writer is that it will allow me time to focus on my craft and time to write more books, which is invaluable really to me at this stage of my development. Agus tá Harbheith buíoch the Winchery Rúna go socht an dús seo thuirt dom, and I'm extremely grateful to Trinity College and the Rooney family, of course, for this extremely generous prize. It means so much to me. Do you remember the foxgloves? All along our avenue, those purple bells filled with pollen and pale freckles. They nodded at us as we strolled home from a dance at dusk. Mary ní she, mother said, fairy thimbles and butterflies and bumblebees. Do you remember? The foxglove blossoms were everywhere, tall, leafy, lush, and nodding, always nodding. Birdsong and bicycle bells lit the air when we strolled home from the dance. At dusk, the foxgloves were plump, soft pops between fingers and thumbs. The bushes burst with them, the hedges all purple speckled. You remember the foxgloves, their lips pursed, like a sigh stifled, like a mother's blush. The sun sank slow, painted our faces gold as honeysuckle.